Why, hello. This video is to just show you something I want you to do in Capstone today before you start your next source. And it comes from, I was looking at your Capstone questions, and I feel that our answers that we're adding to them don't have enough detail. They don't go far enough. You kind of like answered with half sentences or one sentence, but you know more than this. For example, you look at this one. What is a refugee? A refugee is a person that has to forcefully leave their country. I'm I'm left wanting more. I'm wanting, like forcefully leave their country. What do you mean? Or why do refugees leave their country? Refugees usually leave their country because it might be related to war, violence, or even because of threats due to religion and more. Okay, it's a little more specific, but could you give me examples? You've learned these things. I want you to go further. So, related to war, what are some wars that have led to refugees? The Syrian war, the Ukrainian Russian war. What about the Israeli Palestine war right now? Is that leading to refugees? World War II led to a giant amount. Give me examples. Be specific. Go back to your sources. So here's um, an example of where it can have more detail. What are ways people are treated differently because of their gender? Some girls can't go to school. Girls are expected to do the dishes, vacuum the house, and other household chores instead of going to school and learning. Now, I would like for it to come from the source. I believe what the sources would say is that um, oftentimes families are poor and they need, in certain places, need girls to work to like allow other people in the family to work. Be specific. Don't go off just what you're thinking. Get examples from what you're reading. Now, let me show you this one. How is global warming being caused? They wrote, global warming is being caused by extra CO2 that plants and oceans can absorb. Um, okay, but this is not enough for me. I'm not sure what that sentence means. Global warming is being caused by extra CO2 that plants and oceans can absorb. If plants and oceans are absorbing it, why is it a problem? So that's the first thing. Okay. What's CO2? Why does it matter? I want this person to go back to their source and um, look at what it says about the causes. First, it explains what the greenhouse effect is. It's a natural thing where carbon dioxide traps in some of the sun's heat. It's a good thing. It keeps our earth warm. We're allowed to live here. So they have to start with that. And then the reason it's trapping too much heat, though, and it's warming up, is we're burning fossil fuels. And the reason fossil fuels matter is they're releasing more carbon dioxide. We're There's deforestation. We're cutting down rainforests. The reason that matters is the trees would absorb excess carbon dioxide. So that some of that carbon dioxide would get sucked into the rainforest, but now it's going up and trapping in heat. Farming's having a huge effect because it's cutting things down. It's decreasing the amount of um, natural greenery that could trap all of that. But this answer doesn't have any of it. Okay. And I went through these and I'm finding this over and over and over. So, what I want you to do, I'm going to write it. I want you to go or look at your basic questions. Revise your answers by adding specific details and examples from your sources. This is hard work, but if you can do it now and you can be specific, your speech is just going to fall out of you. You know, have you ever spread butter like on bread? If you try to spread cold butter, it's like, ah, it like rips the bread. But if you ever have tried to spread like warm butter, you just put it on the bread and oh baby, it spreads so easy. So if you go through this and you spend the time getting specific details out of your mind now, writing your speech is going to be like spreading warm butter. If you don't get specific now, writing your speech, it's going to be like spreading cold butter. You're going to be ripping that bread. That's why we do this.